Okay, so we're back with another Champions game. We're going to be playing against Black Widow again, because what we're going to try and do today is, one, we're going to be testing out Terry McGinnis, so Batman Beyond, from BerettaBeast, and he's in a protection deck. It seems to be all about boost icons, boost cards and everything else, so protection makes sense. And then we're pairing up with DesignHacker's Guardian again, because we're going to try and do something stupid, and we're just going to try and get these counters as high as humanly possible. We're going to see how high we can get, and just go from there and see what happens. I don't think it's going to go well, but we'll see. We'll probably have another game with Terry McGinnis after, because this might not be the fairest game to him because of what we're trying to do here, but we'll see how it goes. So we've got our minions out already. We're going to have Guardian go first, and we'll draw 6. Okay, so this is a good start. We want True North. We also want Monica Chang. Let's try and discard some cards to get a double. I think we will want Endurance because we're trying to stay up as long as we can. That's a bit of a shame. Okay. Terry over here. Terry's going to draw 6. We've got some of our upgrade cards down, but we've also got defense cards down. I don't think we want that yet. Okay. So over here, I want Endurance down. I want to save Monica Chang, because she's going to be a lot of how we can do the global logistics, which is what this build is kind of going to be built around. So we're going to flip up. I'm going to throw it for 2. We're going to spend 1 to clear the area. I'm really hoping for a double here. We don't. We're not going to go for Vindicator this turn. It's really not what we're going for. We're going to spend 1, 2, 3 to get Monica Chang out. Unfortunately, it means we can't do True North Strong, but. And then we can look for in our deck and discard pile. So we don't get the full use out of Monica Chang either, so take a call. But no, he's got 2 attack, right? Yep. So we're going to hit a 1 for here. Monica, and then that's it's done over here. Then here we're going to spend 2 on Nero Gotham, and we're going to flip up, and I'm going to spend these 2 to get 2 hard to ignore out. This may seem daft, but I'm going to hold on to a hard to ignore and a powerful punch instead. No, we're going to do his ability. We'll give the Vernon face down boost card, because he's going to be going up against Monica anyway, so ain't that worried. To draw 1 card, which is Defiance. We're going to spend 1 to get hard to ignore it. Got +1 fort and +1 attack equal to the number of boost cards in play. Kind of annoying actually, because we didn't need to do 1 damage here. We're just going to attack here, get rid of this guy, and go from there. Okay, so we're going to ready up and draw 4 cards. Yes, sorry, that was part of setup. He should have been on a hand anyway, because that was part of setup. But we wouldn't have spent him, we wouldn't have played him, so I don't think it actually makes any difference. So should probably get him out at some point though. Okay, so 1, 2. She's attacking here. I should draw cards. How many is it? 4 more. Okay. Gonna want to be smart about this, and we'll figure this out. Monka's going to take this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Monica's dead. And she's attacking here. We're going to defend with... No, we're just going to defend because I think we want to get some of these upgrades down, but we also want a powerful punch, so we're not going to get any of these upgrades down. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, we take a damage. Then we're going to use Not Today and Cloaking Tech to do powerful punch. 4 damage to an enemy to get rid of this guy before he attacks. To that enemy, sorry. But yeah, he's attacking. We defended without taking any damage, so we get to do both hard to ignore, so to remove 2 threat. And some cat cards. Shadow of the Past. Okay, I don't think we got to see a Shadow of the Past last time, so let's see how bad it is. Force him to it when he attacks, resolve his attack against each Alpha Flight hero. Okay, that's fine. Permanent. Each face down encounter card drone has a base hit of 1, 0. Scheme and attack of 0 against the aerial trait. Okay, so they get some attack when he's in. Okay. After your turn ends, if there's one or more threat here, resolve the drone master ability. Discard the top 2 cards in encounter deck. Put each treachery discard display into play as a face down engage with you as a drone minion. Okay. That's okay, so she's attacking again. We're just going to take it because can't really do anything else. For 2. 1, 2. Okay, that's his turn. Is it stupid to give her a face down boost card? Probably. I think it might have been. I want to get boost down, but I really want to get the battle ranks down. So I'm actually going to get rid of boost. Yeah, the question is, do I stay up? I think I do. I think that's fine. But that does mean we discard top 2 cards in counter deck. And neither of them are treacheries. And that's fine. So then it's Guardian's turn. So we're going to attack for 2. Then we're going to Global Logistics to exhaust this. We've got top 4 cards of per deck or encounter deck. Discard any number of these, put these others back in any order basically. So we're going to be looking at 4 of them, and we're going to be using 2 of them for abilities. So we want the high ones at the top. So I'm thinking those two. Place 3 threat on the master drone side scheme. Just got one event card. Yeah. Okay. Still can't actually kill this guy, which is kind of awkward. And in that case, shove that one at the bottom, because I think we're gonna not do that right now. Shove that one there, and there. Okay, so we're going to use my charge ability to gain 3 counters. 1, 2, 3. And we're paying for page shield off with that, so we get to ready our identity. And we place a charge counter on there. I just realised I worked that out wrong, but never mind. Actually, yeah, instead of doing the 2 damage here, I'm better to do 4 forward. Yeah, I think I am actually. Instead of doing the 2 damage, because I had the damage card in my hand, I'm going to take this down to 0. Now I'm going to use Homeland Intervention to give myself 3 hit points. A very selfish build here. And then that's it, so we're going to ready up. We're going to draw 5 here. Okay, so we could get rid of some counters. Which, oh wait, I've hit 4. I forgot about that. We take 2 damage. I forgot that's how it starts off. Okay, need to be careful of that. So I actually ended up on less than what I wanted on that turn, but never mind. Well, I didn't have to place it. Yeah, I didn't have to place it, so we'll just stay on 3 and not take the damage. Yeah. Okay. A little bit of a back pedal there, but 1, 2. She is attacking for a lot. He is still needing to draw cards. Dropping in. Preemptive strike's pretty good here. Yeah. So I am going to defend. 1. Gives it only 1. Does it do boost effects as well? No, it's just icons. Yeah, I'm going to use 1 to preemptive strike, which will just deal 1 damage back to her. It's not attack, so I don't need to worry about her thing. And it's place 3 threat on this scheme. That's nothing. Okay, then she's attacking here. I could spend 2 to stop that using Glowing Heart and Helicarrier, I guess. I don't think I want to do that right here. No, I think that probably is a good idea. Does that work? We're going to use Helicarrier and First Aid to do it instead. So we're going to remove 2 charge counters. cancel that attack and stun her. Then as well gets +1 attack for each iteration token in play. So we're just getting 1 attack. I think we can cope with that. 1, 2. Attach the Battle Widow. When a player plays an event card, cancel its effects and discard it. That's a shame. And we're going to have to go find Aim Scientist. Okay, we've got a few cards come up. So it is Guardian's turn first. Just going to deal 3 damage. So if I deal 2 here, 1, 2, we're going to use Glowing Heart to play the Improved Power Cell. So we're going to discard top card, and it's got 2 icons. So 1, 2. I am going to remove 1 foot from it. I want to keep them around so I can do my global logistics and all that lot, but yeah. Then it is Batman's turn. After you, oh, I don't have to. This isn't exhaust or anything. Okay, this is good. So we're gonna give. I don't know who I give this to. Give somebody a face down boost card. We can give it to the Aim Scientist, because why not? We can't use that on it anyway. But it does draw as a card. Then we're going to use Defiance to play Legacy of Fear. Give each enemy a face down boost card. Then we stun each enemy with a face down boost card. So she's already stunned, so we're not going to stun her. Oh wait, I forgot something. He's stunned, so he dies because he's vulnerable. Oh sorry, he's discarded, so it's because he's vulnerable. But I forgot to trigger this up. So it is an attack, so we get to kill him. Get to kill him. Okay, he's already dead. And we get to deal 3 damage to her, but oh, that's an event. Neither of our events to stop that. Oh, it pretty confuses things. Let's take this back. I have no idea whose was whose. It doesn't matter because they didn't get the boost cards from that. Okay, I think that's everything back the way it was. That would have been cancelled out by this. Which is really annoying. So actually, instead, he still had 2 damage on him. What we're going to do is we're going to place the face down boost card on here and do the attack here. For the card draw. I think that makes up for everything. I'm actually going to overpay you for Armoured Vest, which I know I'm going to come to regret, but and then we're going to ready up. We're going to draw a 5 here. Draw 5 here. Okay, good. We have another way of getting our things out. A lot of resources in one hand, unfortunately, but I like heroic conditioning out, but I'd also like blindfold out so that I can do a good far and wide. I do have another heroic conditioning though, so I might hold off. Okay, so and we had I think I forgot to do this bit. 1, 2. So these are face down drones. That's gonna be confusing. Okay. So 2 threat on here. She's stunned against Guardian. He attacks with nothing. I forgot one more threat because of Aim Scientist. And Aim Soldier is attacking for 2. We're just going to take that 2. And she's attacking here. We're going to use Defiance. When it would be turned up, discard it instead. Then these 2 are attacking for 0. And some cat cards. 1 threat on the main scheme. And we'll resolve the drone master ability. So that's another one. Okay. It is Terry's turn first. Spend 2 for Fuster Boots. I could wipe out one of these by using his face down boost card thing, but then I won't get the bonus on here. Although I could remove 5 threat from the main using it. Okay, let's put face down boost card against this guy, which means we get to deal. Oh, we do have to resource to that. That makes a lot more sense. Which gets rid of this guy. So yeah, I would have played that round completely wrong. Which draws this card. Don't want to get rid of a hard to ignore. I think I do. We're going to play dropping in. And we're going to give the villain a face down boost card and remove 5 threat from his game. We now have +1 fort and +1 attack. So we're actually going to fort this down to 0 so we don't get any more of these minions. Because I feel like these are going to screw us over at some point. Oh, wait, what am I doing? We're not going to do that. Because we just don't need to do that. Because we're going to use far and wide. So, now we are. I think we'll hold on to far and wide then instead. Which sounds like a bad idea. Probably is a bad idea, but we'll see. Okay. So, Guardian's down. We're going to spend 1, 2, 3 to get out heroic conditioning. We're then going to spend 2 to do far and wide. We're going to remove 3 threat from the scheme. Discard, gain 3. 1, 2, 3. So we take 1 damage and remove 2 counters. So not a huge improvement for us. And then we can remove 4 threat from somewhere, but there's nowhere to remove it. So then we're just going to punch this guy for 2. Well, we could start taking out these drones, I suppose. But it's going to be a while before they matter, so. Okay, we're going to ready up. And we're going to ready up. Draw 5. Draw 4. Okay, we do have ingenuity, which I'm realising, unless we flip down, we're not going to be able to play, which I don't really want to flip down. So that might be a dead card for us. Okay, so 1, 2. She is attacking for 1 plus 2 boost cards. We're going to defend with an defensive energy to play desperate defense. So we're going to get to draw a card off of defensive energy, and we're defending for 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we defend all of it. So we get to ready, to exhaust, hard to ignore, to remove 2 threat. Then these deal no damage, and this deals 1. I think we could cope with that. Do we need to be ready after this? Probably not. So I think we're going to defend with Batman again. And take no damage again. Okay. I think we're still going to take the 2 from this guy. We're going to actually defend that. I forgot to heal the 3 damage from heroic conditioning. So we should be on a max of 15. There should have been 1 more threat on here because we have the game scientist as well. Okay. Count card and count cards. Assault. We're just going to take this because there's nothing else we can do. For 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then adopt civilians. Humans, that's the one. Do I have to do anything with it? Discard cards from top and deck until an ally is discarded. Joke's on you, I don't have any allies. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, we're just going to go through all the cards I want. Yeah, there's another one. Ah, okay. We just get a card card. And there's a acceleration token on here. Using cat card without a preparation, gains deal 1 damage to the attacking character. Okay, we're not really attacking her yet, so not massively worried, but the amplifier icon is not good. So we're going to get 1 here. And still go for the Sky Destroyer, or do I go for Gambit? Sky Destroyer sets us up more, but Gambit kind of keeps us alive for a little bit longer. So I think we might go Gambit. So we'll look at the top 3 cards in the entire deck. 1, 2, 3. So all the same. Took one under him. Okay, so that's staying in the same order. Doesn't really matter right now. Okay, and boom. Okay, there was only 2 cards in there, so I'm just going to sort that out. Unfortunately, don't have a way to trigger his response thing. He has 2 attack. I think we are going to do the 2 attack. Where's it 2 fort? Can't really remove threat here, so can't really attack either. We're just going to attack and get rid of this guy. He takes damage. And he's going to end up blocking for us and buffing up adopt superhumans, I think. But we'll see. Over here. Give the villain a face down base card. Okay. Okay, we're going to give her a face down base card. He's going to draw his card. So we want to play cooking tech, which unfortunately means we're going to have to get rid of this. So give him a tough status card. If you engage with at least, we'll give the villain another boost card. And confuse the villain and each minion engaged with you. Confuse and confuse. And we're going to pay 2 to get out defensive conditioning. 1, 2, 3. Also, I forgot to do this, which is an attack, so it's going to remove 1 threat, flip this, which is nothing. We're going to get an acceleration token, but we are going to deal 3 damage. Means this threat is going to go pretty high. Unless I did actually just stay up. He is tough. I don't think she has piercing in this set, so might be insane, but I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to stay up. So ready up. Draw 5 here. And we're going to draw 4 more here. Okay, so we can get. Oh, we got heroic conditioning down. We can get Sky Destroyer down, or we can get heroic conditioning down here. Can't really do both, but we can save heroic conditioning for next turn, which I think is probably better. And also cancel save when a boost card just turned up face up while enemy attacks cancel all boost icons on that card and place 1 solo counter for it. Okay. Prince of Energy and I can see Fear. Okay, we've got no. Oh, we have preemptive strike, so we do have a defense card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She is attacking here for a lot. We're going to defend with Gambit because she's going to attack Batman after anyway. So she's attacking for 3, 4, 5, 6. So Dad, means he goes under here. Okay, man. Screw together, man. There we go. So an extra token goes on here, and this goes up by 3. Do need to sort that one out. Okay, so he defended for Guardian, and then we've got no extra defense events apart from preemptive strike here, so she's going to attack for 1 plus a boost card for 2, so that looks off the tough. It's not worth a preemptive strike, although it does get a card, I suppose. No, I think I'll wait, because it might be useful later on. And I'm just going to take the 1 from this guy. Just and some card cards. Oh wait, it would have been more, but I was into the tough anyway. Okay, I cannot attack. That's fine for now. Deal 1 damage to character control, and then I don't control any other characters, so the rest doesn't really matter. Okay, we can stun each enemy with a face down boost card. Might be a good idea. Yeah. So I'm going to use preemptive strike to give each enemy a face down boost card. Then I can use the batarangs to deal 3 damage to one of those enemies. I'm going to use it to get rid of this guy, which means we do have to resolve the drone master ability. So we discard 2 cards. 1 is a treachery. This was a boost card. There are encounter cards flying everywhere, so bear with me. I'm probably going to mix something up. And then we stun each of those enemies. Stunned, stunned, which means he's gone. I'm then going to give her another boost card. She's going to draw me a card, which is worth it. I'm going to attack for 4 because there's 2 boost cards on here. I'm going to remove a counter here. I get a damage because of automated defenses, but I do deal the 4 damage. Then I use questions later to ready. I could fort for 3 and then he can finish it off, but he can do it on his own, so although fort for 3 move 2 more, move 4 more. Yeah, I could get rid of that or that. I can't get rid of both on my turn. Either way, even if I do assist here, we can't get rid of both of these. So I'm going to spend 1, 2 to get defense, nerves of steel down. And they're going to flip down. It's got a face down boost card, shuffle 2 cards into. Ah, okay, so we can get rid of one of these boost cards. Just shuffle 2 cards, discard pile, or draw a card. Okay, we can discard one of these. We are going through the encounter deck pretty quickly though. I won't say that. Okay, I do want Bruce back out at some point. Anyone with attack, it's all supposed to go back suit. Batman Beyond suit. Prototype Beyond suit. God, I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. Batman gains retaliate X until the after that attack where X equal to 1 more than the number of boost cards on the enemy. Okay. So this is what we're grabbing next turn, so I'm going to shove a double in there actually. Shuffle 2 cards, I'll draw a card. Okay, so we're going to ready. Oh no, we ain't done yet. It's still Guardian's turn, so we're going to spend 4 to get Sky Destroyer out. We are not triggering its ability straight away. Oh, that still doesn't work out though, does it? Because then I can't heroic conditioning. Oh no, I can't heroic conditioning. Heroic conditioning would be for Terry. So 1, 2. That's not, yeah. So removing 4 threat from the scheme. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we fought for 3. 1, 2, 3. Defeat this, which is going to be really helpful. And Gambit gets put into play, which is even better. We're going to look at the top 3 cards, put them back in any order. We know we're going to get this card, so I don't particularly want any of these. We discard any. Took one under him. We're going to tuck this one underneath him. Because we're going to get them anyway. Because he's going to run out of cards, so there's nothing we can do really. Then he could fought for 3 off of automated defences, which I think is worth it. At some point we need to get rid of this though, because this is going to be a problem. When we actually start attacking or when they actually start scheming at them. Okay, they're all ready. I'm all ready. We're going to draw 4 more cards here. Okay, don't want you to stand on guard. This seems like a good turn to get heroic conditioning on Terry. Although we do have clear the area, which will be nice. We'll see what we get out of that. So 1, 2. You don't have to. 1, 2, 3. He is. She's confused against Terry, and she's stunned against Guardian. So encounter card here, and encounter card here. Gang up. This game's Surge. Now she gets an attachment. Okay. Yeah. I think that was done the wrong way around, but it doesn't really matter. Especially as soon as I forgot to draw cards here. I think that's why it was done the other way around than I was expecting. So she gets another attachment. So she's got a few of her attachments. Okay, so I've got threat removal. Guardian's turn first. Got threat removal. God, yeah, potentially a lot. Could also get Bruce Wayne down, which I think is probably going to be more worth it by the looks of it. We're going to use stand ground to do clear the area. Let's get rid of this. We're just going to draw as a card. We don't need another clear the area. Could Patriot leave here at the offside. We've got 3 attack or 3 fort here. We're going to do 3 fort. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to fort here for 3. 1, 2, 3. So we won't need to use this anyway. 1, 2, 3 to heroic conditioning over here. 1, 2, 3. And then, yeah, there's not else to do here, so... Oh, I've done it again. Oh, I couldn't get that scheme out. Hang on. That was in my hand, he was 3 less. This card was out. And I didn't have this other curly area. So in order to do what I was doing before, I'd have to do... Okay, I'm just not going to play curly area then. I'm going to use stand on guard to ready. 1, 2, 3. And place a counter. We can go to 6 now, so that's good. I think we can get away with that. Okay, then we're going to fort the remaining up here to get rid of it. So it's still gone, it's just we don't get the extra card draw. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to discard a face down boost card to draw a card. I'm going to alter ego actions other than that. No. Free for boost Wayne. We're not going to discard him. If we can help it. I'm going to attack, which will trigger a lot of different things to happen. Okay, so each encounter card without... Oh, that still goes off. Okay, hang on. That's still in play. I don't get my extra counter. That was on 2, I think, because I was using curly area to do it. Everything else is the same. Right, I think I finally got that right. So that's gone. I'm now attacking for... Yeah, if we're going to attack, we might as well attack for a decent amount to get those cards. So we'll attack for 3. Wait, that was the card that discarded. So, router printed. Okay, so we take a damage from the side scheme, and no damage goes through. And we take a damage from retaliate. Then we use no questions later to ready. And we're going to do it again. So, no preparation ability is going to be triggered. So we're just going to... Yeah. Do I want to do that? Oh yeah, I was going to use this one. Okay, right. I'm going to spend not today to do dropping in. Probably a little bit overkill. We're going to give her a face down boost card to remove the last threat here. Then we're going to attack for 4. The reason we're not using that is because then we get extra retaliate. That would still be in play. Actually, it doesn't matter, it's still in play. Because... oh no, because I'd still get the hit and then the thing wouldn't go. So then we take a damage from the retaliate. Okay. Bit of a messy turn there, but... One, two, three. She is attacking here with 3 boost cards. We are going to defend with Desperate Defense. I'm actually tempted to just do Powerful Punch here. We're going to do Powerful Punch, which is going to remove a threat from here. Okay, he takes 4 damage. That's fine. And then we're going to defensive energy to actually do this. So 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. But we are defending for 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, we should draw a card. And all minus an acceleration icon, so I said 7, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Minus 3 is 4. So we fully defend. We don't even need to use this. So we get to ready. Because we fully defended, we get to remove 2 threat from the main scheme. Which actually I think should have been on 3, so and we haven't got any other upgrades for that yet. Okay, and then we're just going to take 1 damage from this guy. Oh sorry, no, then she's going to attack us, at which point we're just going to take it. We're going to use Nerves of Steel for Preemptive Strike, just to deal 1 damage back to her. Not an attack, so we don't need to worry about the guard. And then we'll also use this to prevent the 1 damage that we would have took. And then we take the 1 damage from this guy. Okay, then it's in cat cards. And the villain attacks you. We're going to take it. We take 1 damage. Then 1 damage here. Okay, so we haven't got many event cards to play, but can do really stupid stuff. We're going to attack, get rid of the guard. We don't want the card around. We're then going to put a face down boost card on her to draw a card. Which means we can do... so we'll do the crit one, so we're going to discard top card. So it's 3 damage to her. Although... I think this goes second. I don't know what order that goes in. So I think we're okay for the prep. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we can stun her. That will give her another boost card. I think I'm okay with that, to be honest. Yeah, we're going to spend 1 to give her another boost card. She gets stunned. And we're also going to resource that to deal 3 damage. For saying we haven't done anything with Garden because we were trying to get his stats up. We haven't really got his stats up. Which is kind of a problem. I'm going to spend 1, 2 on. So we're going to keep build support. 1, 2 on Omnijet. We're going to play the global logistics, I think. Yeah. To exhaust the surveillance team to look at the top 4 cards. It's actually only 3, so one back in any order. She's stunned, so we're going to do it in. I don't really want other superheroes back in, but I also want to get a counter. Is it better I actually think it's better she schemes. Okay, so do that to do global logistics. Then we're going to use the Omnijet, which will just be this, which means we get 1 more counter. We're going to exhaust Gambit to get rid of stun net. We did play a shield card, so we're just going to deal with the 2 damage. It's not an attack. Yeah, we're not really getting that as high as I was hoping. I'm going to be honest. My shield logistics and everything else isn't quite as on board as it could be, but okay, so already up. 4 cards here. Okay, so we're actually getting our big cards out now, and the cards we actually want to be able to spend these things, because the other thing is we haven't really got anything to be able to get these to do anything with. So we do want North, and we want his suit, because then it actually does something for us. We're going to draw 5. One, 2, 3. She's stunned, and she's attacking over here. We're going to defend with Nerves of Steel for 1+2 boost cards with minus a sorry, Nerves of Steel to do desperate defense with minus acceleration icons on each one. So she's only got 1 acceleration icon, so she's attacking for 2 and defending for 4. So we just remove 2 threat. We've got nothing else that triggers off it. No. Wait, that's not what I put on top. Oh yeah, it should have been that as well. My bad. She obviously already had one. Still was okay. And some gat cards, so we're going to get advance over here. An extra token over here. So she's going to scheme for 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, it's only 2. She only gets 2. She gets to retaliate 1. It is Guardian's turn first. So how do we want to do this? Global logistics for a start. Look at the top 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me a 2. Yep. Okay, we're going to go for 2 at the top. Then these ones. If I do 2 at the top, that'll take me to 7, which will knock me down to 6 again. I'm not really making progress on it, unfortunately, which I was hoping to do. So I think we're just gonna get his suit out. What do we do? It doesn't really matter. We kind of needed a ready card first, so we can get past that hurdle and start building it up. Also, yeah, that's a shame. Okay, well, we know what's going to be coming up, so we are going to attack for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, sorry, there's 2 plus 2, so we're attacking for 4. So we're going to knock off this because we're going to knock off that, but it does mean we take a retaliate. We have 1 damage to deal, which is a really annoying amount of damage. Although we are just about to get retaliate down, so I think we're pretty good here. So we're going to hold off using Gambit. We're going to hold off on all of us, and yeah. Actually, we could just yeah, let's just give her a face down boost card. It's not that bad of one. And we will crit 1 to, so crit 1 is worth 2 basically. So it's 2 damage, but we remove a threat from here and get rid of that for her ability. Then we're going to play the retaliate suit thing. I can actually just give myself a tough status card and not give her a boost, which wasn't what I was going for, but oh yeah, and she's dead. She was on 1 health. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm exhausted, so I can't really do anything else here. I could discard Bruce Wayne, but I think we want to do that as like our final hurrah. 32. Okay, we're going to ready here, we're going to ready here. 5. 4. Okay, so we do have ways to get our stuff up, so hopefully we can do something good with this. We'll see. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. She is attacking here. We have 2 boost cards. I think I'm going to actually let him take it because, yeah. So 2, 3, 4, 5. -1 for each one. So actually only 3 damage. Probably could have defended that to be fair, but 1, 2, 3. She's attacking here with 1 boost card. We're going to be preemptive striking it, I think. Well, we could defend and remove some threat, I suppose. But we're going to remove some threat off here, so 1, 2. Preemptive strike. It's only doing 1 damage to him, unfortunately, but knocks off a tough. It was a defense, so we get to remove 2 threat. Also, we source that and we deal 1 retaliate. And encounter cards. Okay, we're going to stop events. And quick strike. We are going to defend, but we're going to defend with not today, so that we remove some threat from the scheme as well, so we're doing something with our basic activation, because 2 damage is hitting us pretty hard right now. Okay. Oh no, that won't work. It will cancel it, so actually the 2 goes back on. And we get rid of grappling hook. Okay, I'll give this guy a face down boost card, which we're going to use this to get rid of him. Draws us a card. Okay, we're going to use Defiance to play dropping in, which will remove 5 threat, because we're going to give her a face down boost card. It's not the first card I've played this turn, so yeah. Okay, over here. I'm going to use Glowing Heart and Stand on Guard. Play True North Spring. We're just going to go for it. So that means when we spend it, we get to resolve the charge ability, which is 2, 1, 2. Take a damage, go down by 2. Should have done that first, really. Never mind, we're doing it now. Then we get to do it again as part of the event. 1, 2, go down 1, and then we're doing 9 damage. Then I'm going to attack for 3 here, and screw it. No. I should really stop doing that. I don't think there's that many boost icons in this scenario. I want to with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that's both of them done. So I'll get rid of the surveillance team. Draw 4. Okay, we've got Patriot Love. This is where we can start getting somewhere. First aid is kind of nice. Okay. Okay, we didn't really get many defense events, which is slightly concerning. I think this is where Gambit's going to do his noble sacrifice. How very noble of him. Yep, very noble by the looks of that, jeez. And then he's going to attack, she's going to attack here. I'm going to defend for 4. I don't even need to do preemptive strike, but should I preemptive strike? I'm not going to do questions later, so I might as well just use Nerves of Steel to do it. Just deal 2 damage back. It's not an attack, so it's even better. Card card and in card card. Find a top superhero, Ferns. That goes over here. Ah. No. That's like the one thing I wanted to do. We're just gonna flip down. We're gonna remove all these, and we're gonna exhaust. We get to shuffle 5 back in. Does it? Okay, and then we remove this from the game. I don't think it's really going to matter too much, but okay. Is that guard or anything? No. Okay. Okay, I'm going to give her a face down boost card, which we're going to deal 0 damage and do crit 1. So it does 2 damage basically to draw a card. Wasn't quite what I was thinking, but okay, we're going to, I'll keep Defiance because I'm not going to use Questionator anyway at the minute. I can see if I give these enemy a face down boost card. Do I want to go to crit method? Or do I want to just go straight for the damage? If I can survive the boost cards, I can do a lot of we're just gonna do the 3 damage. 1. It's not. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to get rid of Superman to give ourselves a tough status card. Yeah, because we don't actually care because she's just going to hit a tough status card. Piercing might screw us over on one if we had piercing on this, but I don't think there is, so. I could discard, you know what, we're going to discard Bruce Wayne and we're going to draw 4. Which was not a good idea. As it turned out. Okay. We'll get rid of questions later. Okay, so it is Guardian's turn. That's real disappointing. We're going to exhaust this, look at top 1. We get 3 on there. Okay, we've been able to build it back up pretty quick though. So we're going to spend the Vindicator to Patriot Love. Or we could far and wide and then do it. 1, 2 to far and wide. Remove 3 threat from the scheme. 1, 2, 3. Discard top 1. Oh, it's got nothing on it. Remove 3 threat from the scheme. Essentially. Then we're going to picture love to ready and place a count on here. And then we're going to use surveillance team to remove the last remaining threat on here. There's no allies under it. That's fine. And then we're going to attack for 4. And we do actually just attack for 4 because there's no threat in the main scheme. Okay. Going to ready. And ready. We need a counter card here. Because essentially we just need to survive the first hit and we'll be good. Which we should, unless there's piercing. So I'm going to take her out with Vitality or take her out with Powerful Punch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I think we're just going to defend. She's attacking with 3 boost cards, I just gave her an extra one. Already. We're going to exhaust to be on suit. So we've got Retaliate 3 right now. Sorry, we've got Retaliate 4. And there weren't even that many boost icons on there. Yeah, so she's dead. Okay, what do I think? Okay, it wasn't the game I was going for with Guardian, because I just didn't manage to get over. The whole plan was that I was going to get over my 6 and just keep taking damage and try and get as high as possible. I don't think I even made it to 6. Oh no, I made it to 7 occasionally and dropped back down to 5 because I made it to 7. So unfortunately it didn't go quite as well as planned. I don't think she has many. No, she does have these 3 boost ones, which are all just drones sitting and waiting. Other than that, there's 1, 2. There was 2, which would get me further. So I was kind of on a losing battle there. Yeah, so in total there was 4 cards in the whole deck that could have boosted it more. So even with all the global logistics and everything, that was never going to work out, unfortunately. But yeah, even though I didn't really pay him that well for literally just because I wanted to do that. Still fun. Still like him a lot. Yeah. So the plan was obviously I could at least use Patriot Love to get over a 6 and see if I could get even higher. And then the obligation came out and screwed me over. Yeah, there's not really a way to avoid losing all your counters in that situation, so yeah. But yeah, I'm sure there's probably a better scenario to try that on than Black Widow. I'm sure I get Ronin or something, I guess. If you really want to punish yourself and attempt that. There's probably a better deck for it as well, like we're used to in counter deck manipulation. So yeah. Batman Beyond. Actually, before we get on to Batman, we actually got to see his Nemesis set this time, so might as well give some thoughts on the Nemesis set. Do it all in one go, and then it's easier. The main thing I'll say about this is that it's pretty. There's two things. Pretty inconsequential, really. Like, unless you, I think a lot of it was probably down to the fact that we were discarding that many cards in this game, either from Black Widow's ability or Guardian, or as part of boost cards from Batman Beyond. I mean, you can't deck. How we only ended up with 2 acceleration icons, I'm really surprised at. But it meant we didn't really see any of this because it just got constantly discarded. And the few times it did, it put out some minions which did nothing. So it's kind of like, okay. So this guy may have hit us for 1 at some point. I'm sure it would have been worse later on because we actually had some acceleration icons. So the fact that we got him like turn 1 or whatever it was probably made him worse, which is an interesting thing. He's stronger when you're stronger, I suppose, once you've got through the game a little bit. So it's interesting. Yeah. But yeah, so saying that it came up, yes it did, but we didn't really get to experience it, other than the fact that these cards came up. The only thing I will say for sure is that this is going to be very confusing, trying to work out that that's a drone minion and not a face down encounter card. If I didn't put them up there, I'd get very confused. But yeah, not a major thing, but my suggestion on TTS, and I don't know if you could do it in person, but just get a token or something to put on top is probably the thing. I know, supply the same token, do like a drone token for Ultron. But Ultron's not as bad because they're blue backs in your counter deck area, so it's a bit weird. But yeah, that's the only thing I would say. Batman Beyond though, thought we weren't going to have a great game with him because we were trying this weird Guardian thing, but he definitely shone bright. He just went, you know what, you're saying we're not going to have a game, I'm going to make sure that we do. And one thing that's pretty interesting is that you may be putting out booster cards, but you don't really care. They're not that consequential to you, and maybe that again is because we're playing Black Widow. Maybe in some scenarios it's much worse. Like scenarios with piercing, for example, would have stopped some of the turns that we did play boost cards. And maybe a lot of it was because I was playing protection, so I was having four block every turn, not including the defense cards. So he really, in protection, he's basically untouchable, unless you've got piercing or able to stop him sort of away. Although he did get hit, but yeah. In terms of his actual kit, it's pretty interesting when to take him. I have played him once before, and I didn't get on with him last time, I'll be honest. I wasn't a huge fan, but this time he just kind of clicked with me. So I would say if he didn't click with you the first time, give it another try, especially in protection, because he just works. But one thing that didn't click with me before was the whole theme of it. I was like, oh, is this really Terry? But it is. It's all this, like, he's a lot more of a taunter. He's a lot similar to Spider-Man in a way. He's basically Spider-Man combined with Batman. So the whole taunting to get more boost icons, winding up his villains a bit, to give a weakness, fits his character very well. Yeah. But yeah, he's a very interesting hero to play. He can potentially screw over your teammates. So I imagine something other than protection could be a bit more troublesome. Because I'm not quite sure how he'd do in the likes of aggression or justice. Because you have to have a way to deal with the boost cards that you're putting out. Protection, obviously, you can basically throw as many boost cards at them as you like and just defend for it. But in aggression, you're going to struggle a lot more, for example. And justice, you could confuse them to hell and do it that way, I suppose, but they're still going to have those boost cards afterwards. So you're just building up on boost cards rather than anything else. So I think it'll be interesting to play in other aspects. In terms of the actual cards themselves, individually, Batarangs, possibly Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is good, but Batarangs feel more vital than Bruce Wayne, which is interesting. Even though Bruce Wayne is your setup, which I did get wrong at the beginning, but I don't think it made any difference to anything, so being able to just null out those boost cards, especially if they're low boost cards, they basically become nothing. Means that him giving out boost cards is nowhere near as bad. That's for the whole team. That's a very powerful card. Amplify is well known for being one of, if not the worst icons in the game. So this kind of automatically becomes one of the strongest. So free cost can draw you 4 cards if you discard it, but negates a lot of boost cards. Yeah, but he does need something like that. So it kind of teeters on the line of being too strong, but I think it's okay. Neo Gotham's a pretty cool card. Obviously the problem with that is that if you're in protection you don't really get to use it. Only now and again, but that's fine. That's kind of protection's curse, is to lose out on things like this all the time. Thruster Boots, didn't really use it here, but it would be helpful in the likes of aggression and justice. That's where it's best. So you can have all these boost cards plus these two, so that's basically -2 boost icons on each boost card is essentially what it does, apart from this one works if there is no cards on there. If there is no boost icons on there, then it counts as, nothing. It counts as -1, so kind of thing. So that's almost stronger than this, apart from it's a one-off, so it's not quite. Prototype Beyond Suit. Yeah, you can get also some high amounts of retaliate here, but obviously it is only for one attack, but you're talking like 3 or even 2 retaliate on a single attack. That's pretty good. Yeah. Enemies can't really defend against that, and it just works. Legacy of Fear is a very good card. So, especially with battle ranks. Without battle ranks, it's pretty tough card, right? It causes you to just give rid of enemies that do massive amount of damage. If you can get rid of those enemies in by the end of the next turn, then that's fine. But otherwise, you just gave them like a ton of extra damage for no reason, right? But if you combine it with battle ranks and you use your crit 1, which is guaranteed to do at least 1 damage, it's probably going to do 2 or 3, maybe more. Then that's every enemy taking at least 1 damage, just for the sake of stunning them and giving them a boost card, which you want anyway. This is a great card. Questions later. Questions later, once again, once you've got the boost icons, boost cards on that enemy, use questions later. You've got the big boost from Neo Gotham, so you're now attacking for what, 3, 4, 5, assuming you've not got combat training out, right? It's a great combo. So you do Legacy of Fear, then you attack someone with questions later, and then you attack someone again. It's a lot of damage. Doesn't have to be Legacy of Fear, but you know, it could be dropping in. Wouldn't require as much depending on what you've got on the board as Legacy of Fear, but dropping in is a lot of threat removal as well, so yeah. The only card I didn't get to play was Superman, and that's just because I could never afford him. He's a very good card. Again, 4 cost, it's a bit expensive, but it's worth it. You want to use him on a big boost card, cancel it out. 1 to protect yourself, and 1 to make him really big on his attack. Yeah, so the most you're going to get on there is a 4, as if you're insanely lucky. You're probably mainly looking for a 2 or 3, which means he's not actually attacking that much compared to some allies. You look at Indicator, for example. 3 cost, 2 attack. Okay, so average is probably about 2 or 3 here. Both 2 consequential, both 4 health. But that's not taking into account you've already cancelled 2 damage from that. So, as well as getting the extra damage here. Also, he gets overkill, which I didn't even realise. So, yeah, very good ally, very cool hero. I like the Nemesis choice. I mean, you could have gone for I almost said Atomic Skull, but it's not Atomic Skull. I wish I could remember his name. I don't know. But yeah, the green guy who radiates and that. Yeah, guy killed his dad. But I think Ink's a lot cooler other than that is that's a nasty card, but makes a lot of sense for Terry, because 1 gets cancelled by Bruce, and then 1 gets through. Retaliate 1 Vernus. After ink activates, place threat on each side scheme manipulate equal to the number of boost cards flipped for that activation. Yeah, great, perfect counter for him. Ink aggregation. After you draw a card, discard it. Then search encounter can discard powerful ink, put it into play, engage with you. That's a cool card and really good art. Giving a tough status card and a face down boost card. If you cannot, give them a tough status card and a face down boost card. That's a really cool set. Yeah, really cool. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I really like his alter ego action as well. It's like he's calming down. It allows you to cope with the fact that you just put a face down boost card on the villain and just force him to scheme. So, no, really cool job. Didn't manage to do what I wanted here, but still had fun. Really, really good hero. So, 2 good heroes, and we won, so even better. I think that's all the heroes done. We still have Epic Mickey, which is mine. I'm actually going to hold off doing that. So I kind of just want to let people do what they want to do, what they feel like doing with them, rather than show off what I think should do with them. So I just let people go at it and see what happens. I much prefer that way of seeing it, if that makes sense. But thanks for all those who did vote Mickey in. It's really cool to see him on there. So yeah, so if you do try him, just have fun with him. And yeah, thanks for putting him through. Definitely made my day to see that. So yeah. Anyway, now I got the nicest tea's over. I think I'll leave it here. So I think the next one will probably be one of the scenarios. So we've got what are the scenarios? We've got Vulture and Super Skull. So Super Skull by Cash and Vulture by Ripper. So yeah, I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching.